Ah, it is doing its job. Fantastic. How are you all doing today? I'm sorry I did the very creepy slow pan. I don't know why it chose to do that. But at least it's working today. I've been having so many troubles with the camera for the last couple of days with it not moving when it's meant to. Are you still tracking me? Good, excellent. That's what I want from you. How are you all doing today? Thank you for being here. I'm sorry I'm so late. Like a whole hour late. I genuinely thought I was only going to be a half hour, but shit takes longer than I think it does, like at all times for some fucking reason. It's very frustrating. I had a notification on the bits thing and I went to click it and there's nothing new there. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe I cleared my cache. I don't know. So for anyone who has not been keeping up in the Discord and is curious why I'm so late, A, is because, you know, classic, I'm terrible at timekeeping, but also I've been working on the vertical scenes all day in an attempt to make them look okay. And they should be live because I can see it on my screen. So the only two places that you are able to check out the vertical layout is if you are on my dashboard, which I don't think anyone else has access to. I'm pretty sure I don't allow moderators on here. And if you have mobile. So yeah, I am in the alpha test for it. It's not beta, so it's not open to the public. It's select few only. And I am trialing like the features of it, and mostly my feedback at the moment to the powers that be is that it makes OBS crash a lot. Like I've had nothing but issues with a bunch of stuff just deleting each other and it crashing, and then when I open it up, all the things that I made in the last sort of half hour are gone and I have to make them again. So it took me extra long to get stuff sorted today, and I've landed on something that I'm like, it'll do. It'll do. It looks fine. I'm not necessarily happy with it, but for the time being, while I'm figuring out how we should be doing this, in fact, I'm going to bring it up on my phone because I want to see what it looks like with the UI on top of it, because I don't get that. I've got the vertical view on my desktop. However, it's got none of the gumph on it, and I want to see it. So I'm going to go take a look. I'm going to put my phone on mute so that it doesn't double play audio at me. Let me see if I can bring it up. Where am I? How do you even do that? How do you look at your own thing? I want to look at my own channel, you motherfucker. Ah, there we go. Oh, I didn't do too badly. All right, hang on. Let's see if I can. So at the moment, there's not too much going on there. Like gumph wise. But that is a good indicator that it's going to be a lot easier to maintain tidiness on it, which is nice. So that's with the gumph when you click the screen to like change your options on it. It's like it's all over the fucking place, but it's not looking too bad. And don't worry if you don't like this. You can just switch back to classic view. There's a button and it should just take you back to how mobile is meant to look. There you go. And then it'll go back to normal desktop mode. And the great thing about vertical view is it's dependent on how you rotate your phone. So if you turn it that way, it takes a little bit, but then it'll do it. It'll just change. I think that's actually super fucking cool. I really like this. I think Twitch are onto something here, and they're doing it faster than everyone else is doing it, which is really nice. Because YouTube have done an announcement. They are going to be combining the chat for their vertical and horizontal layout. However, it's not the same stream still. It's still going to be separate streams with different stream keys, and that's some bullshit. It's very frustrating. I'm not doing vertical on YouTube just yet because I wanted to make sure this all worked. I do have limitations on my end. It has meant that I can only stream to mobile in 1080p. It can't do 1440 because my GPU maxes out. I am currently sitting... Where is it? No, that's CPU. Let me bring it up. I'm currently sitting at 70% GPU load, and that's with me turning off a couple of other quality settings for the normal layout as well. So I guess that's just another indicator to me that if I want to keep doing shit like this, I'm gonna need a big PC. So I guess that's just gonna be what all of the channel funds are going towards for the next 2 years, is saving up for big boy PC so that I can do this more reliably. I forgot to change the call to action size on the desktop mode. I was so focused on trying to get it to fit on the vertical today, which I decided that it just doesn't, so I deleted it. I was just like, clearly this isn't working. So I'm going to have to find another way to do it. I figured out how I can put it on the main screen, and that's the one that I care about, so... but it's just gonna have to be a different one. So all the work I did to make QR codes completely null and void. They're not gonna work because they have to be a certain size before a phone will read them. And I cannot guarantee that that's going to be possible. So at a specific quality setting. So I'm fucked, basically. Just like, fuck me, I guess. Which is a real pity. But at least it's something that I can sort of I can do for a while. The thing that I'm worried about most is like, because the GPU is almost like at 80%, it means that if I play a PC game at the same time as doing all of this, it's probably not gonna work. So it might be that we stick to console games for a while. It might be that I have to use my Xbox for a bit longer than I had initially intended to. Because we're going to have some limitations on what I can do if I want to be streaming to multiple platforms at multiple different quality settings, which is a real shame. But at least we're figuring it out, and I'm having fun doing it. I don't know, I doubt anyone else cares, but I do. Because this is the kind of shit that I like fucking around with, so... Right, so what are we doing today? So today we're playing more Hell Is Us. So to get everyone caught up on what we were doing, Monday we went to the Auriga Museum, which is a underground lair of some kind that the kings and queens of yesteryear hid bad shit in, from what I can tell. However, it's been turned into a bit of a science lab. For studying the anomalies and shit, and whatever happened there before I turned up there was real bad. Somebody created a new time loop by convincing someone that the people that were strapped to a table were the rapists of said person's daughter, and he cut them to bits with a chainsaw. So that was fun. We didn't get to see that, but we probably will, because we have to go and shut all the time loops down. So so we're kind of on our way to go and do that. So why don't we get started, because I am running behind today. And I honestly, literally all I've done today is look at like the OBS screens, so I have nothing interesting to talk about. Aside from, oh yeah, hang on, Paul went out to Itagaki-san. Was it Itagaki? Oh, that's not his name. What's his name? Why have I forgotten his name after all this time? Is it? Hang on. I'm so shit at this. It is Itagaki. I did get his name right. Fuck you. Stupid brain. Itagaki-san, the creator of the Dead or Alive series, sadly has passed away. He seemingly made a notice before his passing, scheduled to go when he died. I think he was only like 52 or something. And I'm not going to lie, little gutted. actually. That kind of hurt my heart. Because, like, Dead or Alive is a series that's very near and dear to me. Even though it's, you know, turned to shit since he left. But yeah, I was just like, oh shit, and that's no age to go either. And we don't know anything else about it, really, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, fucking sad time. Don't like that. And that's kind of all I really have. And so I wasn't sure if I should bring it up or not. Because it's just going to make me sad, and we're going to play a sad video game now. So why don't we do that? Let's head on over. Let's go and change. Oh yeah, I need to change it up here first, don't I? Yes, I've logged out. Yes, the Elgato. Oh wait, you know, you don't need to see the UI for the vertical. Turn that off. There we go. Press play. So we're still in the Auriga Museum. Okay. Bloody hell, it's dark in here. I remember it being this dark. It's really light in here. I gotta remember what we were doing. I know. Let's talk to you again.
Thank God you showed up. You're a lifesaver.
I know. Oh, we were going to B4? Yeah, we're on B1 at the moment. We've sort of solved most of the things here. There was something I wanted to double check before we leave. No, there's a door here. So there was a cell. Was it you? I think it was you that I picked up an item off of. So you're cell 2. Because we found... I'm gonna go touch that in a minute. We found a computer that had like people's names on it, and I think I'm gonna need it for later. Was it you? Cell 2. Tilda Samson. Yeah, there was an item we picked up from them. They're from Skell, which we haven't been to yet. That is the wrong notebook. I need the big notebook. Don't mind the big crash that you heard in the background. I got a new light. I got a new streamer light because since I upgraded to Virgin Media, mine doesn't talk to my Wi-Fi anymore, and neither does the PC. I can't get the PC to hook up to the Wi-Fi at all, which is a little troubling. It does everything else. It just don't do the Wi-Fi. So I'm either going to need to get a new Wi-Fi adapter to get it to talk to it so that the light will work, or I can sell this. What the fuck? Did you just crash on me while I was explaining things? What the hell, man? That's some shit. Anyway, what was I saying? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm either gonna have to get a Wi-Fi adapter that'll then make it so that my PC can find the Wi-Fi so that the light can find the Wi-Fi, or if this light turns out to be really good, I can sell that one for a pretty penny because they're really expensive, and just carry on using a one that I plan to put like above the camera here so that I'm more like direct lit, because at the moment, like, I know you probably can't tell because I do make it quite bright in here, but like I don't like it being this bright in here. What I want to do see, we can talk about this now. What I want to do is have it so that my I can turn the actual lighting down to something similar to what I actually exist in, which is about here. And then if I have my face lit, then this is all a bit darker, so it's a bit more soothing in here. But I'll still be well lit, but it's still darkness from this side, and I need to fix that. Which means I might need to get 2 of this light. But for the time being, I'm going to test that out tomorrow. I was too busy today. I couldn't test it today. So that's my plans, potentially, for the future, because I don't like it being this bright in here. It's horrible. It's not nice for me. It's an unpleasant experience. Right, what was I doing? What were we doing? I was writing down that fucking person's name, you bastard. What was her name? We're gonna have to go and get it again, which is fine, because it's right next to the time loop that I'm gonna see if we can open. Close, even. It's currently open. It's my sprint button. There we go. Not that one. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. This one. This one. Oh, there's so many. Cell 2. I think I'll just write this up here. So it's Tilda Samson. I have a homemade ring. From her, and it came up as a good deed. She's a palamist. I don't know if that'll count for anything. It came up as a good deed, so I don't want to forget who it's for when we eventually go to scale. She has a 9-year-old son, but there's no name. And her husband's dead, so her kid's all alone. So we've got to find this fucking kid. From the look of it. Right. Let's see if we can close this time loop. This is the exciting one for me, because it's the one for Finello and her brother. What's his fucking name? I have that written down as well. Why can't I remember it? I think it begins with a K. A brother... Nope. Next. Next. Where is it, you bastard? Conrad! I've spelt that wrong. I was right, though! Here's a K. Conrad. With a K. Conrad and Finello. Finello came here to come and find out. What is this? Welcome in, Hoovian. Thank you for being here.
Hoovian1983 chucked 100 bits into the snack jar to say Talaho Pip Pip.
Talaho Pip Pip. Why are you saying it twice still, Isaac? I haven't been able to figure out why he's doing that. Actually, I'm going to quickly bring up the settings. I bet you I'm sending him through a different audio sample somehow. No, he's coming through the same thing. I don't know. He likes it so much. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world because it makes him sound more like a robot. So it's not an issue. I just would like to know why it does it. Because it didn't do it, what, a few weeks ago, and now it does. How are you doing anyway, Hoovian? Thank you for being here. Yeah, it's not meant to come through twice. What a weird thing. Anyway, thank you so much for the bits. I very much appreciate it. Your support goes a long way. Let's see if we can close this time loop. I can't... This one looks like a settled one. He's very white. Most of them are black. Why is this one? Is it because it's so old? Or is that just the lighting? It's too dangerous to enter, so we haven't finalized it. We need... So there's another... What the fuck? Why is Discord making noises? I'm on streamer mode! What the fuck are you doing to me? Rude. I'll look at that later. Alive and breathing. Yourself? Kind of the same. Alright, yeah, it was cell 2. Okay. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Ooh! I'm glad we had another look in here. I thought that was my Discord. I don't know why it's mine. Because streamer mode is on. So I shouldn't be getting notifications. It's an at everyone as well, which is disgusting. Ah, they're just letting people know that if you're on iOS, the updates for dual format, or vertical, as I've been calling it, are now up to date with Android. So if you care about being on mobile and watching the streams in vertical. A bunch of the features that they fixed the other day are now valid for iOS users as well. Right. An ornate silver cigarette case with the initials ZT engraved in the corner, found on a corpse in cell 4 of the prisoner block in Auriga Museum. ZT. Right, we're gonna go back to that fucking computer and see if we can get some names out of this bastard then. Right, where's the page for this area? Right, so Tilda Sampson. We've got, I mean, this is a research item, I think. So ZT. Sig case. ZT. That should do. Oh, Windows 11 25H2 is available. Thanks for telling me. Windows update. I don't know what that is. Is that just an update name? I realized the other day that I probably hadn't updated my graphics drivers since I set up the PC. So it's been on the same graphics drivers since like... Well, no, I would have done some for Monster Hunter, wouldn't I? So maybe March. I hadn't updated it for March. Which is not the best thing in the world. Right, and we had a guy in here as well. Cell 7. So I want to see if they are going to be important people as well. Before we head around. So it was cell 4, right? Zayad Tibor. And what was number 7? Tomit Naltoy from Evel. These might come to nothing. But it seems interesting to me that their cell doors are open and there's people in them. Whereas the other ones are locked and there's no one in them. Even though there's meant to be. So where was he from? From Evel. And Ziad Tibor is from Maristan. Okay. I'll let it get on with it. Yeah, you just do your thing, Windows. Just don't get in my way while you're doing it. Right. So we are going back to the next floor down because I want to try and take each floor one by one. I've just got to remember how to get around. Right, so this was the base. So let's save there. Bit rude that this one isn't open even though it's a red door and I opened the thing for red doors. God, this place was so confusing when I was in it the other day and now it's been a couple of days removed. I should have done this on Tuesday. Alright, and then we're back in here. That's right, okay. Now what? Oh, do I have to go back? Like... Hang on. Yeah, because we came in through here and now it's locked. So... And we can't do anything in here. So is it that I have to go the long way through here? That's how we came up originally. Oh, and there should be a spook down here, shouldn't there? Because I wasn't able to defeat it because it was fucking strong. I wonder if I'm gonna find a cap down here. Like a brand new hoodie. Right, there's you. There was 2 of you, that's right. That was why it was rock hard. Come on. Did you see all that health coming off of me again? It's absolutely insane the way health just fucking bleeds from you with these level 3s. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I get it, I get it, I get it. Let me out. Alright, so he died again. Oh, it looks like it's just gonna be more of this today. This is not what I wanted. This is why I ran past these fuckers the first time. Sodom. Let's just go. Right, so B2. Did we clear B2? I know we've been here. Or is that what I was just doing? It kind of looks like where I was. It is. Look at that fucker there. Alright, so those are interconnected. So that means that this is done as well. So we can go to B3. And we did do this one. I remember this. Okay, so we can just carry on. I'm not going to bother fighting those nasty ones. Right, so this is new. We haven't been here. It's very nice. It's very Resident Evil 2 remake underneath the precinct. Don't... Oh, they stopped playing the music. That means something's here. Time loop weaponization. Oh, I do have a red key. Okay. I knew I had a blue one. I was like, did I get a red one? Why did it go pitch black?
Good. Very good. Please use the intercom over there so we can begin.
Fucking made me jump. I don't like the dark. You can't be doing shit like that to me. Right, hang on. I want to look around. There's probably going to be something here. I love that he made one. It's real small, though. He did some fucked up shit to make that happen. See? I knew there'd be something. Gather. No, I'm alright. I'll wait. Usable item required 2 first aid kits. That implies I'm gonna need them. Oh, good. Drone bypasses as well. All right, we're in for probably a boss fight in that case. It's not going to let me in there. No, it's too dangerous. Okay. Are there any ladders? No? Cool. I'm going to look at some other stuff first. Oh, didn't we have this? Oh, apparently there's a computer on B2 that has a thing in it. Maybe. Shit, I didn't Maybe we should go back. Have I been locked in now? Yeah. Never mind. We'll get it on the way out. As long as this place doesn't end up like flooded or something. So it's 7, 5, 8, 4. All right. Generate Guardian Row.
What the hell are you doing? You do not have clearance for that. Stop that immediately.
Oh, weird. I don't have clearance for the thing that I don't work here for. How bizarre. Also, why is this less powerful than the ones downstairs? Oh, come on. I went to block it, and it was like, nah. Fuck you.
That is enough. Go back to the intercom and follow the protocol.
How about you eat my entire asshole? You dumb bitch.
I thought I made myself clear. Enough with the shenanigans.
You're not my boss though, mate. Come on. Yeah, I get it. I get it. You done? All right, they're actually going to kill me. Oh, just in time. You going to block at any point? No, I don't think I will, actually. Containment pod is locked. Will you unlock the thing for me if I talk to you? All right, let's talk to you.
What a fine specimen you are. I will sincerely thank your commanding officer for providing such an
It's the Keystone!
candidate.
Who the fuck are you?
Who are you?
Strange. I thought they would have briefed you. Semantics. I'm Dr. Mapton, head of weapons research.
I can tell.
Today's experiment will focus on time loop weaponization.
Why are you trying to weaponize time loops?
Why wouldn't we? Think of what we could accomplish. Did you notice the newly designed hardware around a time loop?
It's certainly not like what's out in the wild.
This is why you are here, not to ask silly questions. If I were you, I would concentrate on surviving the different protocols. Now, let's begin.
Rude.
Okay, let's do this.
Good. The first protocol has been engaged. Come back to the intercom once you're done. Now get ready.
So he's gonna put me through some wave fights. Like I just did, probably. Yeah, here we go. Well, as long as it's not as difficult as the ones from upstairs. The one that was just stuck on for like a half hour yesterday.
Your competency is refreshing. Good work.
Are we done?
Let's get on with the experiment, shall we?
Only if I get to sass you every single time.
All right, I'm ready.
The second protocol has been activated.
It's interesting that he's able to form them. All right, so we got a projectile user. So I'll just put that on so he can't attack me. There we go. Oh, I'm so glad we changed to the parry adds like fucking 40% more damage. Because all I've got to do is parry once, and then if I hit them a couple times, they're gone.
Good work.
Thank you.
Are we done?
Let's push on with the experiment.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Here they come.
All right, so we've got a level 2. Ooh, oh, you fuck. All right, well that wasn't. I wasn't. No. We're not trying to do that yet. I'll do it as I'm told, because we might get more stuff out of it.
Good work.
I'm ready.
Now, this one might be tricky.
Okay. If you say so. So we got terror. I'm gonna put out the projectiles thing again. Oh, that was my fault. Yeah, this is going way better.
Astonishing. No one has ever gotten this far.
How many people are you killing and how regularly?
Good work.
This better be the last one.
This is the last one. Promise.
Right, that's a bit more tricky because it's more than one. And the rages can be a bit of a shit. Okay. Well, that was alright then.
It wasn't that bad now, was it?
You gonna... Give me that, thank you. An ancient sculpture depicting a claret eye. It is carved from a strange material found in a containment pod in the depths of the Eureka Museum.
You've retrieved the keystone of rage.
Sure did. Now I'm gonna fuck with your shit. I'm gonna close this goddamn time loop. So this is the guy that chainsawed everyone? Is that it? Come on, man. And then it just repeats. I thought it was going to be way worse than this. I genuinely thought it was going to be like... Because if this was me... Right, just saying. Final warning for any rapists out there. If it were me discovering that a bunch... Like, the two guys in front of me were my rapists... And I had a chainsaw next to me and they were tied up. I'm telling you, I'm not starting at the chest or the head or the neck. I'm starting at the bottom. And I'm taking it slow. Just prior warning for any horrible person out there. It's a Theta signature, so we've got 2 of those, so we can close it. That's a bit more like it. When you see... Oh, there's places to go. Is the door open? Can I go back and save? No. But close your time loop, you fucking psycho. Is there a save point in there? There's a door. There's 2 doors. I'm gonna go down the ladder. I don't trust it. I want to know what happened to the guy afterwards. Did he, like, kill himself? Oh, they're like, hang on. Cut this guy's arm off. It's not what it looked like in the fucking show. They look fine. They're okay. What's down here? What's the real secret of the Auriga Museum? Where does this go? I love that it proffers me the path to, like, continue, and I'm like, hang on though. Okay. A cast iron symbol in the shape of a crown. And in the storage room of Auriga Museum. Great responsibility mystery discovered. Oh, where's my light off? Give me that. Got a limbic rod. Oh, shit. Okay. A note detailing the origin of a particular limbic rod found in a storage room. We really need to go and open a bunch of these. Right. Rod Grief X-ray. Heritage Site Row 21. 50 kilometers southeast of Locilus. Discovered in 1991. Rod was unearthed in a small chamber of the underground complex. The chamber also featured a faded mural depicting 2 water wheels and a waterfall. Complex construction, estimated 8th century. That's probably going to be important later. So there's a waterfall at the Limbic Forge. Okay. What's going on here? A yellow keycard. Ancient Limbic Forging. The pages of this tome. Ah, this is for Victor, so we can upgrade our stuff. Fucking fantastic. Where are we going? Ah, this is background. Perfect. Now we can go and see that asshole that's upstairs. Can we stick our fucking massive pike through his neck? That would be great. Oh, we were meant to go down here anyway. He would have been all like, yeah, come and get me. Oh, he's left? He fucking snuck away? You piece of shit.
January 3rd, 1993. We have done it. Time Loop Alpha 1 is operational. For the first time, certain aspects of a time loop are under our direct control. Years of planning have finally paid off. Synaptic modulators are stable, and limbic pulse generators have already confirmed our theories that entities can be generated at will. We will begin testing the optimal frequencies to induce each entity variant. Agent training protocols should be greatly enhanced as a result. The complete weaponization of the technology remains out of our reach for the near future. We are, of course, still bound by the 33-year cycle. Additionally, a proper emotional catalyst remains necessary to the time loop's formation. This requires a great deal of precise social engineering.
Yeah.
Overcoming these limitations will be the major area of focus during the next phase of the project.
I'd argue it's not a limitation. People are, by and large, quite emotional. And it looks like you figured out how you can get someone to be emotionally erratic or charged. Oh. Where the fuck am I going? There's no save point. I don't like it. I hate elevators. Okay. Oh, hey. It's the people I helped.
Thanks for helping me escape.
You're welcome.
Are you gonna be alright?
I'll be just fine. The intervention forces are on their way. They'll clean up this mess.
Intervention? I mean, what are you going to be intervening on? Everything's fucked.
I'll have a lot of work to do, though. Fixing all the systems. I'll have to run diagnostics to determine what went wrong.
People. Ooh, okay, we can start asking some fucking questions. It's been a while since we've been able to get some more context for the world.
I don't know what's happening to this country. I've been living here since I set foot in Hadia.
When was that?
I can tell you a lot about what's happening in the Auriga Museum, but the NDA attached to my contract with Operation Moloch is pretty scary.
I think everyone's dead.
They had us work in silos. All the research departments are entirely segregated.
I don't know, you're only a floor apart and it was really easy to get to them.
One of my coworkers was a massive history buff. He managed to get his hands on some local books. Books he found were censored. No Haitian was allowed to read the contents.
I've just noticed that fucking massive wrench that's next to her. It's so big.
He slipped them out of a repository in another SEAL Council complex he worked at before being transferred here. He wouldn't shut up about them. He was fascinated by this one ruler.
Was his name King Asta?
Her name was...
Oh.
Lady
Megan
Margaret.
Margaret,
This
yeah.
is the first time these creatures have shown up in Hadia. It's all over their history.
Yeah, I know.
This ruler loved her people, wanted to protect them from the creatures. So she had them build a massive underground city.
Oh.
It's in Argola somewhere. He went on to explain that it wasn't the only place. There's thousands of underground ruins all over Hadia. It's because of her.
She wanted to go underground?
I don't remember the details. But Lady Margaret died under tragic circumstances.
Nearly all of them
I
have.
told him to stop telling me all this stuff.
Because I don't want to know, because it's sad.
He eventually got transferred. Now, I find myself wanting to know more about Lady Margaret.
Well, I don't know why you wouldn't want to know. I think it's fucking fascinating. Okay.
What else is new? Both sides are identical. It's pretty debilitating if you genuinely think about it. Only people who are the same can reach such a point. The line is drawn in the sand, cutting through grievances and insanity. Both sides of the line are utterly convinced that the other represents an absolute menace to everything they considered sacred.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where have I seen this before?
In the rest of the world. What about the peacekeepers?
Their mission here always felt a bit peculiar.
Yeah, same.
I can't quite put my finger on it.
It's that they're not doing anything.
Don't get me wrong. The country needed peacekeeping operations, but something felt off.
Yeah, they're here for a
I
different
arrived in
reason.
the country right when the temporary legislative alliance broke at the seams. I couldn't help but notice how tense the SEAL Council supervisors were. Everything started feeling more precipitated.
Mm.
Not long after, the ON peacekeepers arrived in the country, and all the higher-ups began breathing again. I don't think they were scared of a possible civil war. As far as I know, the SEAL Council needed the bloodshed.
True.
No. Something else was making them anxious.
Yeah.
Something related to all our cumulative work.
What do you think about the Sabinians?
I made it a point never to mingle with the locals. That's just setting yourself up, especially when you're considering what you're doing to them.
Yeah.
There's a reason you don't name the animals in your lab.
Yeah.
It gets personal. A line has to be drawn.
What about the Palamists?
I know this guy from medical who got involved with the local. She was a Palamist. He met her in a small village.
Yeah.
He was assigned there to set up some equipment, you know, before the big day. He got reassigned out of the fields into a lab. He kept in contact with her. But when the war broke out, he lost it and he tried to find her. What an idiot. He's out there looking for her.
What's his name? Maybe I'll find him. Fuck you. What do you think of the creatures?
First, I was terrified of them. You know, like, what the fuck am I looking at? After a while, though, you start getting used to them.
You really do. They're just fellas.
Then they just become a part of the job. They're amazing, aren't they? They immediately became terrifying again when they got loose, but it was still amazing, right?
Scientists are made of some other kind of cloth.
They hold answers to some of our most pressing questions. It'll take some time before they make Riga Museum safe again.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be reassigned to another lab in the meantime.
I don't know, man. I mean, I seem to have done a good cleanup job. They might not need to do a lot. Alright. What about you?
Thank you for helping me down there.
You're welcome.
Are you gonna be okay?
I will be, as soon as I leave. I won't be working for these people anymore. I hope you use that Amin prism I gave you. Those poor people did not deserve such a fate.
I haven't found the last Time Loop Guardian for the... Unless one of them was the ones that I produced. So I need to go back in and go and double check it.
Ah, Hadia is gorgeous. I had the privilege of visiting some cities before the chaos.
It is very pretty in the outskirts where there's no people.
A few weeks before Palamists and Sabinians started killing each other, I was assigned here in Origa to that psychopath, Dr. Mabden.
Yeah, he seems like a dick and he's gone. Where'd he go?
They turned the entire country into their science experiment at the expense of all citizens of Hadia.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't think that was what your job was.
For what? Progress? Science?
Yeah?
This isn't progress or science. This is genocide.
To some people, it can be the same thing, I'm afraid to say.
The Zeal Council orchestrated the whole thing.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I don't know all the details, but I intend to play along for a few more weeks, steal some files, accumulate evidence, and then leave.
Cool. We have somebody in my car that's doing that too. Do you want to, like, compare notes?
I already have some, but I'm going to get more. I want to blow the lid on this whole operation. Someone has to pay for this.
I've got to go back in because I think there's some stuff I missed.
The Peacekeepers were used to time everything perfectly.
Ah, here we go.
God forbid the Palamists and Sabinians start killing each other at the wrong time. And what if the ON finds out? Nothing will happen. The people in charge of this operation control everything. Think of something, anything. They either own it or have created it. That's how far this goes.
So the Zeal Council is like the overarching thing that's I wonder if that's something to do with the lords and ladies of eras past.
Sabinians want what most people desire in life. Freedom. I remember reading a few articles about it.
I hope you know a little bit more than just a couple of articles, considering you're here.
When that dictator died, Sabinian politicians wanted a democracy, a free market, and to rejoin the world.
Mm.
The Palamists wanted the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Their inconsolable rift seems to lie in the nitty-gritty details of their history. I'm not sure I fully understand why they hate each other. I guess you need to be born here to understand why. Then again, I'm not sure the Hadians know why anymore.
They don't. I mean, I'm still finding documents that are like, there's a whole other religion here that's nothing to do with this, and no one talks about it anymore.
I can't help but have a soft spot for the Palamists. I see a lot of me in them. They remind me of my family back home. Close to the earth, strong family ties, and religious to the bone.
Mm.
If I ever get out of this mess, I'm going straight to the family farm, where I'll devour my mom's home-cooked meals.
I hope you get it, dude.
I'm still trying to figure out where the creatures are from. Weapons research, pharmaceuticals, biotech, and medical research are all working in silos.
Yeah, you really need to be working together to figure some shit out.
Each department concentrates on its own thing. There is no sharing of information or breakthroughs. I guess it prevents us from doing what I'm about to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Blow the whistle on this whole operation. I grabbed as much stuff as possible when I got out of there.
I don't know, man. You look unladen.
There is something they are not telling us. We know the time loops are a doorway, enabling the creatures to enter our world.
Mm-hmm.
We know this occurrence happens every 33 years on the 1st of January at midnight.
Yeah, I figured that out as well.
What is opening the time loops? And to what end? Whatever it is, it's something I haven't seen yet.
Hmm. Okay.
I made it out thanks to my little friend here. We couldn't have done it without you.
I wonder if there was anyone I could have saved and I didn't because I fucked something up.
You alright?
Yes. I haven't seen the surface in a long time. I'm looking forward to it. Although I doubt that will be soon. The debriefings I'll have to endure will take some time.
I mean, the door's open if you just want to head out.
They'll want to know what the hell happened down there.
I want to know what the hell happened down there.
From what little I've seen of Hadia, it seems to be a special place stuck in time. When I was on leave before the war, I walked the streets in Lublina. It was like I had used a time machine and arrived in another timeline.
Hmm.
It was a strange sensation because I couldn't pinpoint the exact period.
See, for me, I guess I'm not getting that because, like, I know it's set in the 90s and everywhere I've been, I'm like, this sure is the 90s.
Walking on the street, you feel like you're in medieval times. Then you turn the corner and are suddenly propelled into the 1950s. I didn't mingle much with the locals. Not my style. I prefer tinkering with machines.
Yeah, I can tell.
I hardly set foot outside this place since the war started. I'm not missing much from what I've heard. I know our people have their part to play in this mess. You probably know more about it than I do. The operatives in the Oculus Division are masters at creating conflict and have their fingerprints all over this war.
Oculus Division.
Funding extremists, targeted assassinations, false flags, you name it. How do I know all this? Well, I was married to an operative.
They're not meant to talk to you just because you're married.
Aside from what is said about them in the news and newspapers, I know little about them. The peacekeepers have tried their best to delay the war, but it was a lost cause. The Oculus Division made sure of that.
Okay.
I don't know much about the Sabinians. I only know what the higher-ups told us in the briefings when we first arrived.
How long have you been here?
However, I got a small sample when I went out on leave. I got a well-deserved weekend pass one time. I used to get those before the war. I spent it in Lausulus, the capital city in Asteria. I was enjoying my caffeine-infused beverage in a small cafe on the corner of a busy street. I'm curious and I love gossip, so I discreetly listened to a few conversations.
Loves gossip but doesn't want to hang out with people. What the fuck?
I do that purely to entertain myself. At first, the conversations were run-of-the-mill exchanges.
Sure.
These are mainly complaints about work, teachers being too strict, deadlines, overtime, being too tired, a suspect husband, and the everyday anecdotes you might hear anywhere.
Sure.
Then, a news report comes on. The cafe fell into a silent hush. I don't remember what it was about, but when it was over, all you could hear were complaints about the Palamists. Some conversations went as far as suggesting to kill them all. It was surreal. The change in attitude was almost instant. I don't think the news realizes the power they have. Or do they?
Okay.
I've never met any Palamists, and if I did, I didn't notice. There is one place I would love to visit. It's in the heart of the Palamist province of Argola.
Yeah, we
the
still haven't
capital
been
city
there.
of Trisk. Some who went on leave there told me it was stunning. It has some of the oldest castles, friendly people, and the best restaurants in Hadia.
According to who?
I know, it sounds like a commercial, but it's what everyone says when people come back from there. I hope it survives the war.
You should go to Lake Sinon. It was very pretty there.
I want to visit Trisk if ever I get a weekend pass again. Well, that's probably unlikely.
Just walk out. Just leave.
The Cerebrum Division was partly created to study, examine, observe, and dissect them. It's why most of us are here. That old time loop we found in the ancient part of Auriga Museum played a significant role in studying the entities. Why do you think your drone can distract them? We discovered that the entities emit specific frequencies. We have yet to find out why. However, I figured out how to scramble their signal. I built the emitter inside the drone to interrupt the entity's frequency waves, temporarily confusing them. I'm still working on an emitter that doesn't cost too much energy and can last longer. As you know, those few seconds are precious for a soldier. I'll get on that as soon as this place becomes operational again.
I would like that. I would like more things for my drone to do. Okay. So I have one more time loop in there, and I think there's like a safe or something, or a computer that I've missed on B2. So we're gonna head back in there. Before I continue. Oh good, the music started again. Alright, so B2. Which one was this one? Oh, it's this route. Oh. There's nothing here though. Apart from the nasty monsters that I can't fucking beat. Because they're really powerful. But I'm gonna put up a shield. I can't because he's scrambling it. Come on. Can't even see his animations when something's in the way. Oh, good. Now the blue and the red one are here. See why I can't do anything here? They're so close together. Should I just fucking run past them? I'm not here for you anyway. Wait. But this is B2. And I think there's only one computer here. Great. Oh, fuck off. Oh, come on. There we go. Finally, I got him. Oh. No, it's not this one. Alright, can I get to the save again? Don't mind me. Thank you. Right, now I only have this fucker to deal with, which should be easier to do. Oh, especially when I do that. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna go backwards a bit. I'm gonna swap my weapon. Alright. You're a time loop guardian. Oh! No fucking wonder. Okay, we can probably go and get that that other time loop done as well now. Finally! Right, I'm just gonna open the green doors. Right, there was nothing in this one. Let me go and save again before I fuck up. And there's nothing in here either. So what do you mean that there's a thing on B2? Did I get something wrong? It was like a letter, I think. These are all like usable things. Lady Margaret, that's one of the books. That's why I know about Lady Margaret. Is it you? No, that's the one about the limbic rod. We've got quite a few of those now. Maybe it was a computer note, so I'm not going to find it. Report of civil disobedience. Which I think we've already covered this one. Yeah, because that's the cultural primacy, so you can be archived. APC code sheet. Probably don't need that anymore. Bal. I'm having second... Yeah, this is the one. I'm having second thoughts. Don't get me wrong. The world needs to know what is happening here. Of that, I'm sure. Rather, I'm hesitant at our approach. I have a feeling this will end badly for us, especially now with the new emergency protocols in place. If we screw this up, we'll get they'll get away with everything. I've taken some extra precautions. I've moved the computer to our spot in the maintenance supply room on B2. I changed the password to something only you would know. Hang on. I mean, this is maintenance. And there's only one computer. And it's not locked. So I don't understand. Is there something in here? No. So open the raid again. And there's nothing in here either. So what am I meant to be putting this fucking code into? Am I mad? There's nothing else here. The computer's free. And this is the maintenance area, as far as I'm aware. On B2. There's nothing in here. The fuck is going on? And these are all locked. I don't want to miss something, but I think you're full of shit. Like normally, like if there's a thing to interact with, it's like it'll flash. It'll be shiny. So I figured it might be back here. See, because there's all this, but there's nothing there. And then when we go back up, it's on we're on B1 when we come up here. So is there like another hidden pathway that I've missed somewhere? Probably. Well, it doesn't matter too much because this looks like I can close it now. All right, is it you? No, that's about the cells. So at the very least, at least I can do this. So what happened between Finello
nothing about the workings of the real world.
I will never forgive you and Father.
Yo! She slashed his goddamn throat. Okay. Why? I know they did.
Played the pawn in your silly game.
You know nothing about the workings of the real world.
I will never forgive you and Father.
Okay. This is a row. We've got a few of them.
I've played the pawn in your silly game.
You know nothing about the workings of the real world.
I will never.
I mean, at least they won't have to live like that for an eternity now. They can rest in peace. I wonder what it is that they did that made her so mad. Because they said it didn't have an awful lot of data in it. I'm rechecking these notes. Literally, there is just that one thing that I've missed. Somehow. Move the computer to our spot in the maintenance supply room on B2. I changed the password to something only you would know. And I wrote down the notes for what that could be. I genuinely have no fucking clue what's going on then. If that's not the way... Because I'm trying to think if there's like another way around. And I don't think there is. Because the purple door just leads me back into the fucking training room. And then locks the yellow doors. So unless B3 had something that came back up here... I don't know why I'm fucking doing another pass as if anything's gonna change. There's one computer here. And it's not locked. I've used it. That's so annoying. Because it means there's a puzzle somewhere that I haven't done, and I like doing those. And this is just telling me about how to use the switches. As if I don't know how to pull a fucking lever. That's so annoying. Because this is maintenance. So it should be that there's something in here. I guess maybe... Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's that guy that died. You know, this fella here when I opened the door. Maybe it's something to do with him and that's why I can't have it. So fuck it, let's leave. Because we've done everything else. The only thing we didn't get is Dr. Mabden, and I don't think we're meant to get him anyway. Right, so where's our car? How the fuck do I get back out of here? Where's my stuff? Neither of these are mine. Where's the APC? It's not that. Seriously, where's my fucking van? Wait, isn't there... No, that was the way in. Oh, is there like a... here we go. I remember. Did we pick up anything that we could research?
Only one more left.
Yeah, we got the key! Isn't that great? Why won't you let me move anything? That was weird. Talk?
Let me know if you want more information on anything you find out there.
I've probably got some stuff.
What am I supposed to do with this keystone?
I know exactly what I'm meant to
Must
do with this
return to the
keystone.
living forge and insert the keystone in its groove.
I'm sorry, but you've thrown off the Emperor's groove. Research,
Find
please.
something interesting.
Ah, I didn't get anything new? Well, that's annoying. All right, then. So I got the keystone of... Right. So, hang on. Where next, then? If I've picked up 2 keys... We've got the Keystone of Ecstasy. Because I found the Gospel of Tear. We've done Rage. Look at all this stuff I haven't updated. Protocols. Okay. What about Dr. Mabden, though? I sabotaged the experiment and closed the time loop. I mean, I did as he was told. Where'd he fucking go? Is he even in this list? Is that him? He wants me to engage him withstand the different protocols. He's one who insisted on creating a new time loop. Weapons research, his experiments focus on time loop weaponization. He ran away before I could reach him. To be fair, it wasn't before he could reach him. It was because I was like too busy looking at shit to fucking unlock. Right, so the next one is the Keystone of Terror. So we need to go to Talju. Yeah, looks like... Yeah, location Talju. Borrow Juven. He's the local mechanic and he would know where I could find Caspian Fran. Okay. Well, we need to go back to Victor first. Because I want to see if we can upgrade the weapons a little further. So we need to go back to Akasa. Do we get a midway cutscene? Yeah! Here we go!
I sent my men on snipe hunts.
Hi, Mama.
If you poke the bear, you shouldn't encounter any OMSEF operatives.
Much appreciated.
I can't keep this up much longer. My men are beginning to suspect something.
We should meet.
I need more time. Too many pieces are left on the board to attempt such a high-risk move.
Okay.
Let us know if we can help.
My window is closing. Next time I contact you, I will be ready to make my move.
We don't know what her move is.
Good asset.
Sounds like something I would say. For your story?
Yes, she's privy to a lot of information. More importantly, you'd have someone watching your back out there. I feel bad enough as it is, sitting safely inside while you risk your neck.
What do you do while I'm not there?
I think you've given plenty for Queen and Country.
It was a car bombing. All because I wrote the truth.
Everyone's a critic.
Right then. Hey, Victor! How's it hanging? I got a thing for you.
What needs my attention?
I got you a big fucking book.
Excellent. Now I'll be able to make the most potent weapons.
Hell yeah, you will. Do you want to try? Boo. I don't have enough stuff. I don't want to upgrade the fucking Greatsword of Terror. But we have so much stuff for it. We should probably upgrade the Rage Sword because it is the only rage weapon that we have right now. Max level increases to 20. Mate, I'm only on level 8 on that fucker. I'm on 13 and 11 on my favorite ones. Can you unaspect a weapon? That's what I want you to do, so I can change it back to something else. That would be rad. Because it looks like we only get 2 of each. Like 2 swords, 2 great swords, 2 axes, and 2 spears. I really didn't need to pick up a second pair of ecstasy axes when that's what I upgraded them to. That was annoying. Could have done with those being rage, to be honest. So I'm gonna do, yeah, I'll do that with you.
I've done myself this time.
Yeah, that takes it out of the list, which makes me think that's all I can do.
The towers will be proud.
So, medium, large. Right, so it is, okay. It's not going to hurt me upgrading these because it won't be using the same thing. So fuck it. Might as well do them while I'm here.
The towers.
Okay. Oh, you can go up as well.
Here.
All right. See, I don't want to make consumables. If anything, I want to break them down and turn them into something else. I really need to go unlock some more boxes as well. I need to remember where they all are. Oh, actually, no, let's have a look at our defense stuff as well while I'm here. So what am I wearing? I'm wearing this one, but we don't have enough for that. Am I not wearing any others? What? Okay. Yeah, I've got 2 on me. What have I got? I've got the Brooch of Rage and the Collar of Rage.
Let's get those.
Huh. Why is that not in the list? Does it not count as defensive gear? Alright. Whatevs. So what was that place that we were meant to be going to? I only half paid attention. Talju. That was the place, right? Yeah, because we've been to all the other ones. Excellent. Okay, let's head to Talju. New location! So that'll be fun. Is it going to be like another town? Like Jova? Alright, I can already hear some creepy crawlies. There's one over there. Naturally, I'm going to go down here.
Dear God. This isn't the Talju Agatha and I left behind. Be careful.
Limited visibility isn't my favorite thing in the world. Right, there's another one there. That looks like a Palamis church. You son of a bitch. Oh, it's a level 3. Whoa! He took out all of my stamina in one go. Yeah, I'm gonna put up a shield for that. Fuck that. God damn it. I can hear a time loop guardian or a time loop. Deimos orders Liberate. Official orders from the Anlos Deimos division to attack the town of Talju, found on a soldier's corpse in Talju. 19th of December 1992, so a month ago. 1st, 2nd Armored Battalions. Objectives: liberate town of... Liberate, okay. Liberate town of Talju. Secure Talju granaries. Establish supply posts for subsequent push into Asteria. Details. Population. Palamis majority. Sympathetic occupation expected. Projected resistance minimal. Intelligence reports that light resistance is unlikely to be a trap. Regardless, maintain vigilance. Avoid collateral damage to grain stores at all costs. Upon completion of primary objectives, 1st Armour to proceed north to reinforce Siege of Leith. Okay, so we've already been there, so they continued after that to go to Leith. 2nd Armoured to remain in Talju as garrison. Okay. I understand. Okay. Wondered what that was then. It's fucking water. Think. Where do I want to go first? There's so many choices. This is a sound I'm not familiar with. Oh, we got a terror? You look like a terror. I should probably level up another weapon or something, shouldn't I? Like the rage sword. Can we get the drop on these fuckers? Not really, no. I'm gonna put that up. Come on. That was my fault. God, it's so burned to the ground. All these people. I hear one of the big fellas. Definitely hear a time loop guardian. It's probably you. March 9th, 1991. This week has been a wild ride. We're all a little on edge at work with all the rumours of the country breaking out into war. It's very scary business. Who knows if I'll even have a job next week. On top of that, I've experienced huge coincidences at work every day this week. First, on Monday, Karina and I came in wearing the exact same blouse that we both bought over the weekend. Then on Tuesday, we filled the same exact prescription for 3 clients in a row. Same dosage, same quantity. Then earlier today, the cloak broke. The clock, no, not the cloak. The clock, Lena. It says clock. It very clearly says clock. The clock broke and the hand stopped exactly in between all the numbers in our computer password. Same order from left to right. It's crazy. Maybe Setharus is trying to tell me something. I'll have to call someone to get that fixed tomorrow. So, in theory, that means, new page, that there is a clock with the hands. The clock broke and the hands stopped exactly in between all the numbers in our computer password. So there's probably going to be 3 hands, right? From same order from left to right. Okay. That's going to be a thing, I'll betcha. Supply chain mystery discovered. Okay. Well, let's go get this fucker down here. Hello. I don't know why it was aiming. Oh, there's 2 of you in there. That's what it was aiming for. Are you gonna attack when I press the attack button, Remy? That would be great. Do you fucking... You can't be beaming me from behind! Oh, come on. No, no, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out! What the fuck? Alright, thank God. Son of a bitch. Literally trapped me in the corner. Alright, level 3s really give you a lot of EXP. Like a lot. Because it's not long since that weapon last leveled up. Alright, I'll fight you. I was going to read the thing up there, but you're probably going to get in my way if I don't sort that problem soon. Fuck you. I was going to get that HP, you bastard. Ooh. Got a little item. Ballot. An unmarked ballot for a referendum vote. Referendum on Jehanian sovereignty. Should Jehania remain a province under the jurisdiction of Hadia or leave Hadia to become its own sovereign nation? Oh. Oh. Could this be why they had to go and liberate the town? Maybe to stop this from happening because they need it to be in Hadia to continue whatever the fuck it is they're doing with the time loops here. Alright, that's cordoned off. So let's get back up here. Caspian Fran. Hey, that was the name that we were looking for. Just want to have a look around. Fucking knew it. Right, there's a door. Because this is too easy, right? Damn it. Okay. Why do I still have this key from the Visa Hills? What are you for? And this one. Found on a corpse in the Plains of Mist. So I had a door that I didn't open either. Or like a chest, maybe. We still haven't found Dad's car. I would love to find Dad's car. What's in it? No, okay. This music is really cool, by the way. Alright, so that's a park. There's a fella down there. Might be a Time Loop Guardian. What's that? Oh, look at that, the Eye of Setherus. I guess that makes sense. They're outside the church. Oh, hi! I don't like how fast you guys move. It's very unsettling. I know that's kind of the point, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. More drone bypasses. It doesn't sound like it is you. Oh, you sack of shit. Oh my god. Why did the blue ones take so much out of you? Like, so much. Are you gonna go down at any point? Thank you. Oh, good. Just, yeah, wipe him out. Alright, yeah, you weren't. But there is something here. Sounds like it's inside the church, which doesn't seem like a good idea to go into, considering how on fire it is. Alright, so we got a couple of you. You sharing one? On the fucking environment again. There we go. Why am I locked up? Don't lock onto one that's like fucking 50 meters away, you idiot. Oh! Yeah, we're getting... Ow. Swords are getting stronger by the minute at the moment, so we really should swap out soon to something else. Like the Sword of Rage and the axes. I haven't used the axes in a long time. Is there anything this way? No. I'm kind of lost at the moment. I don't know where everything leads. I'm just kind of walking because you can't see anything. Right, there's an item up there, so I'm definitely going to go this way. Are you two combined? Kind of looks like you might be. Oh, you sack of shit. Gotcha. Oh, you bastard. Get back in there. Ugh. Church of the Sacred Teachings of Palom. Stand in his gaze, the eye welcomes all, every day at 10 a.m. I don't like the sound of that opening and closing door. Ugh. Hate that. Is it like the sound of like creaking eaves? Yeah. It might be the trees in the wind, actually. Horrible sound. Ah! Forward charge elite! You mean there's a level... Oh, it's just called elite? Okay. I was gonna say, that's only a rank 2. What are you talking about? I didn't think that one was that good anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's like, yeah, I'll launch you forward. I'm like, at what, for what end? Doesn't even do that much damage. Maybe it will now. I'm just having a look around for loot. Looks like we're good. This place is so eerie. Not just because it's a school. I mean, I guess it doesn't help that it's a school that's like... There's no one here. Oh, look at you. Found the time loop. I'll come back to that. You can wait because I just saw a door. Oh, hey, kiddo. How are you doing?
Who are you?
I could say the same to you.
Hey, it's okay. I won't hurt you. Who are you, kid?
I'm Lucan.
Hi, Lucan.
My dad told me to never talk to strangers. But you don't look like the soldiers that burned down the town.
You're voiced by...
When the monsters came.
He's definitely the voice of another NPC that was an adult in this game.
The soldiers, they led the monsters into...
It sounds
the
like
town they
Victor.
left. I lost Sam when I ran here. He attacked one of the monsters. He saved me. I hope he's okay.
I'll keep an eye out for Sam.
I wish I had held on to my dad's hand. I hope he's safe. I want him to come get me.
Who is Sam?
Sam is my best friend. He saved me from the monsters. I hope he is okay. If you find him, can you bring him here? I feel safer when he's with me.
I'll do what I can, kid.
What happened to your dad?
I don't know. When the soldiers came, my dad and I were running in the
Do you
street.
think this kid looks 9?
Trying to find a place to hide.
Do you think he looks 9? What happened to your mom?
When I heard barking, I let go of my dad's hand and ran to Sam. It's the last time I saw my dad. Sam and I hid down a sewer.
Mm-hmm.
I saw people die. I saw them get burned. I hope my dad found a place to hide.
You need food, kid? You look 9.
What's that? I don't need it.
Okay. I thought I'd check. Still don't know who this fucking satellite radio's for.
What's that?
Do you want that? What about this?
What's that?
Okay. I'm just gonna hand these to everybody because I don't know what any of them are for. Wait, I was only half paying attention. Who's Sam?
I hope my dad comes.
Is he like your dog?
Who is Sam?
Sam is my best friend. He saved me from the monsters. I hope he is okay. If you find him, can you bring him here?
So he's just another kid? He sounds like a dog. Oh, hi. Oh, no, change the weapon. we don't want to be using an ecstasy weapon for a second. Yeah, fucking eat it, bitch. Oh, the ON were here? Fuck, it looks like they were trying to get the kids out. Shit. Okay. Oh god. What do you mean? There's 5 of you. There we go. I think that's a new battle tune. That was pretty neat. I really do love the soundtrack in this game because it's purely atmospheric. Oh no, some more hangings. Oh, I completely missed that. Really fond of hanging people in Hadia. No. I hate that weapon. Oh, you're attached to a fucking flyer as well. Quick, go fucking get him. Good. Alright, there's another time loop guardian somewhere. Probably you. Why are you a rage one as well? I just had one of you. Oh, all my stamina's going. Have a snack. So I guess that's kind of what the big guys do. Like their thing is to give off a signal that drains your stamina. It's another weapon leveled up. Hang on. I want to see if this loops us, but yeah, that loops back around. So yes, I will fight you. As you're on your own. I swear they've changed the timing for parrying. Because I'm doing it way more and it's not because I'm in good practice. I feel like it's being a lot more forgiving. Right, okay. Yes. Yeah, we've been through here. Okay. I think the pharmacy was somewhere we needed to go. So it's good that's over there. Fuck me, it is so dark in here. Oh, it's another rage. I guess that kind of makes sense. Considering what happened here. I would have expected a bit more terror though. Because it looks like, you know, they were taken without warning. here. Right, okay. We can save. Like, and I mean it when I say, like, no warning. E9! Oh my gosh. We haven't found one of these in a bit. They're lying to us all. I'm running out of room for you little post-it notes. I don't know if the actual phrase is, like, important, but I've been writing them all down. So I'm gonna continue. That's interesting. I don't know what DD stands for, but the miner logo, and then this is the logo of terror. Yeah, this. The screaming face. Interesting. Wonder what that's about. Just making sure there's a lot that happened here. I'm not even really particularly paying attention to the floor because that's a lot of detail to take in. So just as a reminder, war, terrible. Not that you needed to, like, be reminded of that, but war, terrible. Generally speaking. Right, and they fucking burned everything here. The whole house. Ah, are you the one making all the noise over here? I hate when it does that. Ah! Fuck you. Right, there's still another one nearby though. No stopping any time. An emergency flare used to mark a specific location found in military supply crates in Telju. I've got 4 of them. What do I need those for? What would I... It's a good deed. Interesting. Oh, hey! There's just people here. I found a child. If any of you are Sam... Oh my god, there's so fucking many of you. Like, not to be dark or anything, but... If you don't want to all get wiped out... You shouldn't all be staying in the same building. I'm just saying.
Deliver us from our sins, that we may walk under your gaze. Deliver us from the fire and brimstone cast upon us. Sethrus, grant us strength. As demons walk among us, so shall we walk the path of righteousness. We shall answer your wrath with a lifetime of penitence.
He also thinks that the demons are sent there to try them. Nope. Nope. Okay. Just want to make sure.
So much fire. The heat. Shadows and the ashes. No. No, Cass. Run! Run!
You know where Cass is?
They chased me. I got cut. Bad. They have... no faces.
What have you got there in your hands? Oh, it's a cigarette.
What happened?
and go home.
I think this guy might be going through some trauma.
How could I have let go of his hand? I know he's out there somewhere.
Are you Sam?
Who are you?
I'm Caspian.
Damn it! I mean, yay!
School here in town. My son, Lucan.
You're the dad!
Terrified. I'm not leaving this hellhole without him.
I know where your child is.
Whatever those demons are, they don't seem to give a rat's ass if you're a Sab or a Palamist. They are making it impossible to search for Lucan.
I found your son.
I found your son. What do you want me to do?
Thanks, Setharus. I knew he was alive. Take this walkie-talkie. Please give it to him.
I have a bigger one of those. Do you want one of them? Sick. Look at this shit. Military grade? I got another one of them.
What do you know about this symbol?
I can give you a history lesson, but I need help. If you want to know more about this symbol, help me find my son, and I'll tell you everything I know.
Well, I guess I'll go and get him then. I don't know why I can't just go and get these people. I'm like, literally, I'm the only one that can kill anything. Do you want to just walk with me?
My husband volunteered to stay behind when his Deimos division got called away to the south. He wanted to protect me. I'd suffered these burns 1,000 times to bring him back. Our defender. My hero.
I'm sorry, Esther.
Why did Setharus do this?
Setharus didn't do it, kiddo.
I am doing all I can here. I can't work miracles. I am not equipped to deal with all of these burns. What a mess. This poor boy. His entire family died in an instant. Artillery shell. And I was lucky enough to find him when I did.
I mean, at least it was quick.
They're trying to organize an evac soon, but I need to know that we aren't leaving anyone behind. There has to be more survivors out there.
Don't worry, I'm on it.
The problem is we have no idea where they are. And if we could spot their locations, we could plan a route to pick them up before leaving.
I see. I've got the markers.
I am doing all I can. This poor boy. They're trying
All right, hang on.
me. This won't help my patient.
Fuck you then.
This won't. This.
Fine. I'll do it then, whatever it is.
Just a couple flesh wounds. I'll be fine. If anything happens to Sila or the baby, I need to get them out of here.
Sound like you're in a lot more pain than someone who just has flesh wounds. What happened?
Just a couple.
How can I bring a child into a place like this? What do I tell them? How do I protect them against this much hatred? I can't do this without Solemn. Fia said his injuries are quite serious, and I fear for the worst. Setharus, help us.
Okay. Alright, so I gotta go help your kiddo. Wonder if that's a faster way through. Oh, I've got to jump down into it though. And I need to get in there somehow. Yeah, it's you that's making all the noise. Alright, we'll keep walking around. See what else we can find. Yeah, I thought there'd be something in here. Pamphlet announcing the cancellation of 2 celebrations. Carnival and Week of Peace celebrations are henceforth and forevermore banned. The Week of Peace is banned? Huh. By edict of President Gerion Yankel. September 9th, 1980. That was ages ago. Why have you got a poster in such good condition from that far ago? Alright then, Michael Patterson, how you doing? And Grazer too. Glad to have you both. I hope your day is going well. I'm in a horrible place. It's real bad here. There's lots of dead children, so heads up if that's not your thing. I'm okay, thanks. Hope you're well. I'm not doing too bad, actually. I'm starting to feel a bit more right as rain again, thankfully. And I got some stuff set up for like the vertical stuff that I've been agonizing over for the last couple of days. Cheery, I know. It's thematic for this game. To keep Hadia free of ethnic divisions, let us move forward together. Yeah, so this is Gary and okay, so why would Gary and Yankel cancel the Week of Peace if his idea was to try and bring Hadia together? Surely he could have made that. Maybe it's considered a religious ritual and thus would separate people. Any citizen caught partaking in these illegal activities can and will be arrested. But that was also like a decade ago. So I want to know why that poster is in such good fucking condition after the town got bombed. I thought it said deeper in the Amiga Museum in the stream title, but it doesn't. What does it say? Deeper in the Auriga Museum? Oh, you said Amiga. Okay. That would be a decidedly different game. We could play like a bunch of Amiga games someday if you like, as a change of pace. Fucking you. Absolute knobhead. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm making so many mistakes. It's alright. You got some health back for it. I'm sorry, Remy, that you got kicked in the fucking chest with a bunch of knives. Just wanted to make sure. You know what they're like. Like, I'm gonna hide a quest-sensitive item in a corner somewhere. Right. I swear they made the fellas faster as well. Along with the very clearly better time for the riposte. It's not the word I was thinking of. I can't think of the word that I'm trying to think of. Parry. That's the word I'm trying to think of. It feels like they also made the walkers move slightly faster. Oh my god. Guys. There we go. Can't wait to level these up fully so I can swap to one of the lower level weapons and be like, look how quickly you level up now. Alright, so we can't get back there. So there's nothing back here? Okay. I guess there's this. That's just food. I don't need fucking food. There's just... Oh, wait. There's a ladder over there. Oh, is that... okay. Okay. I love the classics, which is why I'm so glad my original Xbox still works. I do like my old original Xbox. I haven't used it in an extremely long time though. I think it's under the bed at Mum's place.
This is where Agatha and I laid low for a while. She saved my life.
From where I'm standing, that's a good thing.
Thanks.
Aw. See? Remy might be a sociopath, but he's still very nice to people. A decaying leather-bound journal. Its cover is inscribed with 2 emblems. Yeah, the... what are they called? The Foal Guard? and I've forgotten what the other one was called. But it's still with the Eye of Setharis on it. Alright, Agatha's journal. A journal page recounting a mysterious visit in the night found in a destroyed apartment in Talju. I currently have Futurama, Enter the Matrix, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer for it. I didn't play things like that on the original. I played Fable. And I want to say I started... shit, what's it called? The one with, is his name Ryo? Why can't I think of what they're called? They're the precursors to the Yakuza series, but they're not related in any way. They just use the same tech. I can't remember what it's fucking called. Started that. Shenmue, thank you. See, I'm terrible at names. This is why I need you. I had Enter the Matrix, but for the PS2. I hear the Xbox version was the better version of the two, which wasn't rare at the time. Would Xbox... Was... Dead or Alive 3 was on original Xbox, right? I think. Is that the way it went? I think that's what happened. I'm a sucker for third-person action games. I love them. Yeah, I just didn't play too much of the original Xbox. I was more of a 360 person. I sort of played it in passing. I mostly had it to run emulators, is what I was mostly using it for back in the day. They came in the evening. 2 men in dark suits, their faces unreadable, their words measured like a well-rehearsed script. They didn't force their way in. No, that would have been too crude for men like them. Instead, they waited for me outside, just as the last embers of the sunset dipped behind the horizon. "We need to talk," one of them said, his voice smooth, practiced. I said nothing. I let them follow me inside, let them stand in my kitchen. They didn't touch the tea I offered, didn't sit, just watched me, like wolves in expensive wool coats. They spoke of duty, the greater good, and things far greater than the vigil. It's the vigil. It's not the Folgard. Fuck you. I will memorize these things one day. They insisted that my cause was a relic and it wouldn't survive what was coming. The other placed a thick envelope on the table. Inside were money, passports, and something else I didn't dare touch. A promise or a warning. They insisted I think about it before leaving. I didn't sleep that night, wondering whether I should inform Vitalis. The envelope sat at the table untouched. Okay, oh, there's a fucking safe up here. Well, I don't know what's there, so... We'll do that in a sec. Oh, hello! I fucking hate it when I just turn a corner and there's a whole person there.
Oh, hey, hello.
Hi.
I'm sorry, do you live... Is this your place?
No.
I needed somewhere to hide and this apartment was empty, so...
I think it's okay, ask her.
Do you know if anyone else is alive out there?
I do.
Oh, do you know... Thank you. Hopefully someone will be able to see this. I can't stay here forever.
Okay. This will also give away that you're here to anyone bad. So that could be a problem. I want to know what's in the goddamn safe. I have no clues for this town yet. We've got like a child. Wait! There was the thing with the clock. We haven't found the clock. Maybe it's to do with that. Maybe it's to do with that. Right, so I need to keep an eye out for a clock. I totally fucking forgot about that. Alright, we'll go this way. Where else was I headed? Because we can't get in the pharmacy from this side. It's locked. Not that I think, personally, a glass door would stop me from doing a lot during a war. I think I'd probably just go through. But I guess Remy is a bit more sensible than that. A bit more practical. Right, so I went that way. I don't want the flying one to attack me when he's up there. I can't get to him if he's up there. Let's try and go through. Is there any way through here? At least I got a first aid kit. Alright, so this is a dead end. Wonderful. Wonderful. Alright, so I'm just gonna run. There's another part. There's a lot of playgrounds in this place. This is a child-friendly town. Come on. Oh. Accidentally stunned it. Excellent. Oh, we can turn the... Hate that. Key for the Talju house. That might be the one at Caspian's place. Ethnic ID card for Lucan. Yes, it is in that case. Lucan Fran's ethnic ID card found in the abandoned backpack in Talju. So this is where he ran from. We still haven't found Sam. I hope Sam's okay. Oh god. I couldn't even see it. How am I meant to get to you? You're up that way. Alright, I guess I can't get to you at the moment. I just have to run and hope for the best. Alright, I think this is the other side of where I needed to be. Which is good, because it means we might be able to get in the pharmacy. Anything here? Locked! Motherfucker. Oh, this cunt is making so much noise. And I can't get to him! Oh god! Oh fuck! You die so goddamn fast in this game. Like, it's not an inherently difficult game, but fucking hell, when you get taken by surprise... Oh, man. It really takes you by surprise. Right. So if I... We'll head back to Lucan. If I remember how to get there. He was in the shed at the school, right? Which is up this way. I think. Was it up here? I don't think I've been here either. Oh, maybe this is for that. Nope. Okay. Well, that's another door I can't open. Where was he? Where was the school? This is the church. This is not what I'm after. He was... Did I not even come up this way? Oh my god, this place is a fucking maze. Yeah, there's one over there as well that I haven't fought. Zoom lens. A high-quality zoom lens found in the destroyed photography shop in Talju. Getting a lot of items that I don't know what they're for. Come on. Yeah, get down there where I can hit you. Oh god, there's two of you? No, I can't afford that. Oh good, there was three of them actually. Right, okay. Something else is making noise though, nearby. Oh, is this the way in? Right, that's you. Ah! Fuck's sake. Alright, I guess I'll fight this one as well then, shall I? With the flying motherfucker in the air. Is that the one? The one from earlier? Yeah, now I'm just on the other side. How do I get up to you? So that I can kill you. Oh, yes. Yes. Jesus Christ. Kill him! Quick! Heal! You're gonna need it. Oh, come on, give me my stamina back! Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Fucking finally! Oh my god, there's another one! No! I refuse. I'm gonna fight this guy and try and get some health back. It's not going well. Thank God. He was a guardian? Alright. He's a pain in my ass is what he was. Especially as you can't open that gate. Right, okay. So... come up this way. It was over here. And then there was the other flying bastard there. Get out of the fucking air. Absolute piece of shit. Right. Now I've got to go the long way around again, haven't I? At least I can look in peace now. Because nothing's in the fucking way trying to kill me. Right, so there's an item over there. Now let me drop down over there. Look at the spooky guy. Tell you what, having a level 15 weapon makes all the difference. Oh, there's two of you in there. The flame symbol, a granite symbol carved in the shape of a flame found on a corpse in Talju. Ooh, a map somewhere in Sinedra Forest? A map marked with a winding route through the Sinedra Mountains found on a corpse in Talju. Huh. Good deed started. I wonder what that's for. Alright, where am I now? Can I open this gate? Son of a bitch. Alright, there's two of you, so you're sharing, are you? Go on then, give me the haze. I would love it if you targeted the one that's actually in front of me. No, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Alright, be that way then. Okay, oh, I can still hear a Time Loop Guardian from here. We haven't even made our way to... Oh, so it's... Yeah, it's the one that's here still. We haven't found our way to the time loop itself. I've seen it in the distance. I don't remember where. Right, we definitely can't get in that way. That's locked. No, we didn't pick up any new keys. I want to see if I can remember where his son is. Can't believe there's a thing there that I haven't gotten to. Ooh, stuff here as well. Oh, there's two of you. Come on. Thank you. Did I kill you both in one hit? Fantastic. Love that. More of that. Make me feel like a god. That would be fantastic. Oh! Where's my watch?
It's time for Lena to take her meds. Have you had yours today?
Have you had yours today? Don't worry about it. Okay, yeah, we've been through here. I think those were the guys that actually just killed me previously, so that works out. What have you got? Official orders from the Anlone Deimos Division to reinforce the Illigad Valley. 17th of January 1993, so it's like a few days ago. Reinforced 4th Infantry on the Illigad Valley. Details. Urgent reinforcements requested. Troops surrounded by AAF ambush. Coordinates of last communication. I'm sure that's probably going to become important. Alpha Bravo companies to proceed south. Break through enemy lines and rendezvous with 4th Infantry. Depart immediately upon receipt of this order. Charlie Company to remain in Talju as garrison. Got a big medkit. This map is bloody huge. And you know what? A far cry from how the game begins. Isn't it weird? When that happens, you just sort of like start the game and you're out like in a forest looking at ancient temples and shit like that, and then it's just like the rest of the game is in like cities. Ah, you can't get me that time. I'm prepared for you. And I can unlock the door. Which means I can roam a little easier. Not that it helps because I don't remember where anything is. Mostly because the place is constantly like this. Oh, this is the school. Hey kiddo, I found your dad.
I hope my dad comes to get me soon.
Where the fuck is Sam?
Is Caspian your dad?
Yes, my dad's name is Caspian.
I have a thing for you.
Hello?
Oh, we get a nice cutscene. I wasn't expecting that.
Dad! No, but I think Sam is.
I'm sure he's okay.
I bet he's a dog.
I'm at the school in the maintenance room.
Okay, listen to me. Stay right where you are. I'm coming to get you.
I'm sorry I ran away, Dad.
It's okay, Lucan. The important thing is that you're safe. I'll be there soon.
Right, we did our good deed. We can move on. Alright, so that means that Caspian will give us the information that we need.
Are you gonna be okay?
My dad said to stay put. I'm going to listen to him this time.
Okay. Are you one of the people I need to place a marker on?
What's that?
No, okay. That means there's 3 more people somewhere that I haven't found. That's insane. Okay. Oh good, a save. Right, now where do I go? Oh, there's the time loop! Why don't we go and have a look at it? Oh, we need to no. Switch weapons. Because we got a sorrow in here. A grief in here. Come on. I just need to kill at least one of you. So there's less to deal with. I don't know why he gets so much health back when he comes back. None of the others do. Oh, come on. No. Come on! I'm so glad it's giving like most of my health back when I do kill one. Right. Found the time loop! Yeah. I did, you're right. Oh, they're not done! There's one left! It lied! Right. Excellent. Well, you're not ready. Yeah. You're fucking massive as well. I hate to think what we're gonna find in this one. But it's blocking off a corner. Which makes me think there's gonna be some good loot in there as well. Okay. I'll ignore you for the time being. Is that all that's in here though? Is it just the time loop on its own? Shit. Okay. Well, let's hit that save. It's another sorrow. Grief. I keep calling it the wrong thing. Oh, come on, man. feels like the perfect game to calm the nerves. It's methodical. If you find that kind of thing soothing. Like, it stops being scary quite quickly. But the horror isn't like... It's not like, you know, typical everyday run-of-the-mill horror video game. It's like, but what if the bad person was all of us? What if we just explore that humanity sucks? Is that not the true horror? And you know what? They're correct. It certainly doesn't stress me out to play it. So that's something. We got a new hat! Let's go. This item could be equipped. Oh, it's a Palamist hat. I don't think I should wear that. So everyday life then? Yes, absolutely. But not one that typically a British person really comes across. We are bound by the strength of our traditions. In unity, we are guided by a high power. Should I wear a religious cap? I don't think that's a great idea. People might think I'm a Palamist and then try to hurt me. Because that's what a lot of this game is. It's just people really not liking Palamists. Yeah, there's another ladder. See, this is why you need to check everywhere. There's a guy up here. Looks like you've been here a little while. Who are you?
She's gone. They're all gone. How did this happen? How can I go on? Zetheris, save their souls.
Seems odd to let me come and chat to this fella if he's not a trade item person.
What am I supposed?
I don't know, man.
What am I?
Oh no, but I meant to save you, aren't I?
Goodness. You mean to say there might be other survivors? I do hope you're right. I lit the flare. If there are other survivors, maybe we can help each other. I just don't want to get my hopes up.
I get it, fella. Alright, okay, so we saved someone else. So there's two more somewhere. There's a guy up there, immediately brandishes a giant axe. You know, just everyday normal things. Nothing to see here. Don't worry about it. It's completely normal behavior for Remy specifically. And I mean it with Remy. It's just like, it's just a Remy thing. When people see what Remy uses the axe for, I'm sure they stop freaking out about it very quickly. They're like, oh, you're here to fuck the fellas up. Okay. I can get behind that. Okay. So where do I go from here? So... did we explore all of this? We did, didn't we? Yeah, this is all blocked off. So... I still have 2 people missing, minimum. I have... the pharmacy to get into. And a time loop guardian behind it. And I do think the key that I need is an awful lot to do with it. I can't climb up that. That's annoying. Oh, can I climb? No, that's a different place. I'm up here. Do we go back here? I can't tell where I've been. Except that there's nothing around, so it means I've cleared it out. Alright, this one's locked. Ah, So I haven't been in there, wherever the fuck that is. So let's see if we can get round to that. Oh, that's the place I'm trying to get into, isn't it? Yeah. It's in there. Right, I wonder if you're anything to do with that.
Thank you for finding my son. It pains me to ask you for another favor.
Oh no, what are you gonna do?
I found your son. What do you want me to do?
We need to get out of here, but those things are roaming around our truck in the parking lot behind the town hall. Get rid of the creatures, and I'll tell you about the symbol.
You're a piece of shit.
Take this key. It unlocks the parking lot's security.
That is what I needed. Okay.
Where the Sabs hung our brave soldiers. Thank you for finding my son. We'll go get him while you get rid of that horrible thing in the parking lot.
Where's Sam? Your house! I have the keys for your house as well. That's another thing I can do. I remember. I think it's your house. It was... Right, this is the van. Oh, hang on. As we near the van, the APC, I want to see if any of the items that we picked up were research items, because I've picked up a lot.
Find anything out there?
They are! Excellent. Okay, so the ballot for the referendum vote.
Let's see what the Zeal server has to say about this.
I would love to know about this one. The Civil War. This unmarked ballot is from the Jehanian referendum of September 1990, so 3 years prior. In the wake of Marastan market bombing and after years of propaganda campaigns extolling Sabinian nationalism, discontentment was at an all-time high in the province of Jehania. Jehanian authorities reached out to the Organized Nations, the ON, to oversee a referendum on Jehanian sovereignty. The vote turned out overwhelmingly in favor of statehood. Jehania officially declared its independence shortly after the vote. Argola would invade Jehania just a few months later as civil war erupted across all of Hadia. Jehania would once again be swept up in Hadian affairs before it had a chance to truly be separate. So Jehania did become separated. It became a sovereign state. But because the war broke out and they're kind of like really in the middle, like super in the middle of Hadia, it must be really tough actually to be like, all this region, yeah, we're not part of that, even though we're square in the middle. That's a difficult thing to try and do.
There is a vault of forbidden knowledge in Lake Sinan.
Did I find it? I don't remember if I found the vault. Okay.
Interesting. I'll look it up.
Oh, this one's about the Civil War as well. Okay. The pamphlet was produced by the state in 1980 to inform the public at large about the ban on the beloved traditions of Carnival and Week of Peace. I only know about Week of Peace. I don't know what Carnival is. These events had been part of Hadian culture for over 1,000 years. Suddenly and without warning, President Gerion Yankel would outlaw all forms of the dual celebration. The justification of the ban was given as a bid to unite the country. The celebrations were blamed for increasing ethnic tensions. Oh, so I was half right. I was like, maybe it was being looked at as like a religious kind of celebration as opposed to a unification celebration. So while it was called, you know, the Week of Peace, it was still like a almost solidly Palamist thing to do. So I guess, yeah, I can kind of understand that. The people were understandably upset, but after decades of state oppression, no one dared to protest. So Gerion Yankel did some arguably good things for Hadia, but he was a dictator, and that is a problem, obviously. He did things. This is kind of the problem with, like, you know, fascism as a whole, which is what this is that they always think that what they're doing is a good idea or for the better of the greater good. You know, like, yes, hundreds of people may die, or lots of people may be living in an oppressed world with no freedom. However, there's no war, you know, or stuff like that. Like, it's gonna benefit everyone, I promise. And he was kind of achieving that, but then suddenly died. So things went bad because he wasn't there with his the Cadell guy, the very first guy you talk to, actually mentions, you know, he was holding the lid on the bubbling pot, and once he was gone, there was nothing to stop it from happening anymore. No one holding it in. All right, let's see what this one is about, because this is the one we know the least about. So this is about the Vigil. The journal belonged to Orunwa Mateus, or Orunve Mateus, maybe? I don't know. Sometimes it's not clear what kind of pronunciation they go for in this. A member of the Fol Guard. I was right. It was the Fol Guard. Fuck you. It was discovered in 1972 when the Vigil managed to open a vault of forbidden knowledge for the first time. The journals outlined an expedition in the Umal Caves in 1502 AD, led by General Cyrene, Warden of Grief. There's a lot of Wardens of Grief. So this is a direct line to potentially our family history as well, because like they were only training up like people in secret, which meant usually you were only recruiting people that you were related to. So could just be part of our family line. It contains a trove of information about activities and organization of the Fol Guard of old. More importantly, it confirms the existence of sacred artifacts hidden deep within the Umal Caves. It was exactly the lead of the Vigil needed to revitalize their languishing search. So we haven't been back to Sinedra in a bit, and there is a place that we haven't opened yet. There's two, in fact, and I don't know if we have everything we need for both of them, but I would love to find out. Now, I'm trying to think if this might be a good time for us to finish, because it is getting late. It's like, what, 20 past 11? Wait, is my phone here? Do I have appointments tomorrow? And will it benefit me to go on for another, like, 30 minutes or something? Shit, I have physio tomorrow. It's not until 1 o'clock. I'm fine. Let's see if we can at least go and open up
let me know if you want.
That one house. So let me out. We still haven't found the clock as well. That's another mystery that's here. Yeah, the Week of Peace, celebrate with us. So that's obviously since Yankel died. They put that up. Oh, hey. Have I not walked through here? This is like right at the start of the area. Don't do that. I thought the game crashed again. I was about to lose my entire shit. Right, change the battery. I'm so glad I keep the batteries on my desk. Charging basically all the time. Turn that back on, please. Can't be doing that in the middle of a fight. It's fucked. And there's another one there. I see you. Don't think I didn't see you. Oh, there's a Time Loop Guardian here as well. Can't believe I missed this. Just walked right past it. I guess I picked a direction and I just kept moving. Hey, Void Android, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. We're not going to be on for too much longer. I just wanted to see if I could make a tiny bit more progress before calling it quits so that we had a good place to help me remember where I was at when we come back to this next Monday. Oh, come on. Ah, come on! Yeah, there we go. Right. What was I doing? What are we up to? So... Okay. Well, I can... Hang on, because there's a Guardian out here. I can hear it. And I would very much like to get rid of it, because I love closing down time loops. So where is it? Because it's making a lot of noise. It's around here somewhere. But I came through this way. So maybe I have to go through this building to get to it. I just don't like the way it becomes entirely silent. Okay. Oh, hi! Again! Another person just hiding in a corner somewhere. Hello.
You either got balls or you got some screws loose to wander around out here.
Oh, I love this guy.
I wasn't expecting
already. I love him.
soon.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm the town's mechanic.
Oh, it's Boro! This is the guy that we were here for. Welcome in, Raiders! It's the Platinum Lounge coming on in. Isaac will introduce you, I'm sure.
Holy shit, it's the Platinum Lounge raiding the void.
The Platinum Lounge.
Evil Village? Lena waving.
Lena waving. How are you doing, everybody? Thank you so much for being here. It's lovely to see you. Plat, thank you for bringing your raiders along with you. For anyone who doesn't know who I am Anomalina. I'm a variety streamer from the UK. In fact, why don't we go over here so that we can actually, we can be a bit more cozy and personal. Hello! How's it going? Vertical view on mobile is strange, only if you don't like using it. Don't forget, yeah, that's as a heads up, I am in the vertical alpha for anyone who is on mobile. So if you like to see things in vertical view, you can just flip your phone around and you will be able to see a different layout specifically for you. So thank you, again, Platt, for bringing people along. I will try and reintroduce myself. I am Anomalina. I'm a variety streamer from the UK that plays mostly story-driven games, does a ton of voice acting, and covers video game news. That's kind of what we do. I'm watching on PC. Yeah, on PC it doesn't work yet. That's not part of the beta, the alpha. It is only on mobile that it's available. So that's the only way to enjoy it. But just as a reminder to everybody, that is a feature that's going to be coming in the future, and I'm testing it so that you can do it in the future. So that is open to more people. What were you up to today? What did you play? Platt? What were we doing? I have a thing. Oh, you were playing Resident Evil Village. How's Village going? How many bosses down are you? Oh my goodness, it's lovely to put a face to the name. Lovely to see you, Softel. Thank you for being here as well. I always appreciate people coming along. Now, as a heads up, I am playing a game called Hell Is Us, and it's dark. It's a dark game. And I'm not talking Resident Evil dark. I'm talking real world, like, problematic war and genocide kind of shit, which I know is kind of thematic for the current news. And there are so it does not pull its punches in this game. So if that seems like it's not going to be your vibe, that is your content warning going forward. But I'm not going to be on for long. I'm literally just trying to find a couple of places to go before I get to a save point and head off for the evening. But you're more than welcome to come and join me while I wander around and beat up some nasty looking creepy dudes. In actual endgame, but brain was too sleepy to go on. I understand. It is when I get towards the end of the game, I'm like, I'm gonna come back to this when I'm awake and alert. I would prefer this way on mobile compared to the other way. It's more in your face. It is like it's purely me on the vertical screen. In fact, I can hang on. I can give you a preview. For anyone who doesn't have access to the mobile version, let me just bring it up on the big screen and you can get a quick idea of how in your face it is. If I head back over here. This is what it looks like for everyone else at the moment. If you're on mobile and have access to the mobile view, the vertical format. Isn't it great? It's wonderful. Look, hang on. I can even show you what the other scenes look like from here. So that's what Just Chatting looks like. And we do have a start and break screen. And they're boring. My clips are meant to play on this one, but it clearly doesn't want to be switched on at the moment. There we go. So that's just a preview for you. In case you were interested. Right, what scene am I actually meant to be on? We're on full screen, aren't we? There we go. Anyway. So now I need to move back over to the correct one. And unhide that. There we go. Thank you so much to Frizzle and Bunny Lizard? Bunny Lizard? I hope that's how you pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the follows. I very much appreciate them. If you like this kind of thing, I do mostly story-related games. They're not... and we're playing Expedition 33 is the other one that we're playing at the moment, which is what we're going to be playing tomorrow. I'm exhausted, so I need to pass out, but you seem awesome and I'll be back for sure. Thank you so much. That's a very kind thing for you to say, Frizzle. I hope you have a very good sleep. Go pass out, please. Enjoy your sleepy times. It's good. You're so fun. Love your energy for sure. Don't rely on it. I'm disabled. It's not always like this. That's not true. It is kind of always like this. A little chaotic, and I never claim to be cozy, but some people think I am, and then they talk to me for 5 minutes, and they're like, oh, no. Bunny bought me Resi 8 and is a legend, and Wizzle lives about 10 minutes away. We found out this week. Oh, you need to do a meetup. That'd be neat. Get some community photos together. Right, I'm going to carry on with the game because, like I said, I'm not going to be on for much longer. I just want to find out some information about where we're going and what we're doing. So as a heads up, currently the mission is we're in a war-torn town. We have and we need somebody to tell us the history of an item so that we can go and find this item to unlock a secret ancient vault. But there's going to probably be a lot of steps that lead us to that. So we're going to be doing some lore dumping shit, kind of, if I get the right thing. So this is the guy I was actually here for, and we've been in this town for probably like an hour now. So let's find out if he's got some information for us. Right, what did he say? So I can catch everyone up. I'm Borrow. I'm the town's mechanic, and I own this scrapyard. The Sabs attacked the town. They came out of nowhere.
The odor of burnt flesh. The Sabs, they used flamethrowers.
I did give a warning. This is my final warning. People died, and it's bad. And like I said, this game doesn't pull any punches. It's detailed. Okay, so. Final warning for anyone that isn't into this kind of vibe.
When they finally left, I heard an explosion.
But it is a very cool game.
After these demons invaded the town, I barricaded myself in here ever since.
Okay. So, yeah, tell me about Lucan.
Tell me about Lucan.
Even though we found him and he's safe and he's fine.
I recognize the signs of bullying when I see them.
Yeah, he does seem like a twerp.
That's the reason why I let him play with Sam. Sam and I are alike.
Who's Sam?
We don't like people. I've rarely seen Sam instantly take a liking to anyone like that before. I suppose Sam saw the same signs I did. If you believe in such
I still think Sam is a dog. After all this, they keep not mentioning like whether they're a boy or a girl or an adult or a child. I think Sam is a dog.
The kid came here almost every day. Even I took a liking to him. He was never a nuisance, always polite. and knew when his stay was overdue. I pray for his safe return.
I found him. He's fine. Right. Then there's me across the whole ocean. It's the community over here in the Void is very similar. It's either like all UK or completely everywhere else. It's like a full 50-50 split of like properly like all 50% UK, 50% either in Europe or America. That's purely what this community is. Half and half for everything. Right, let's find out more about Hadia from this guy, which is the region we're in.
You know what happens when two animals are trapped in a small cage, right?
I do.
After a while, one ends up in the other one's belly. Doesn't matter who rules over Hadia. A king, a politician, or a despot. It will always turn to shit.
Hadia's had some real problems, and a multitude of kings and politicians and despots have tried to bring order to it, and it hasn't worked.
I don't know much about politics and never cared about it. I want to fix cars and get on with my day. I knew it was only a matter of time before they started killing each other, giving themselves more reason to hate one another for generations to come. Like all wars, this one is beyond madness, especially considering we've been at peace for centuries. The media played their part in this mess.
A couple of... I've just spotted the picture in the background. Sam is a dog. He's got like a little placard with like a picture of what looks like maybe a bulldog. Sam is a dog. I was right. So true, cries in time zone. It's the worst.
I hold them responsible for this war. They keep spewing their constant bickering, blaming, and lying. They fueled this war and lit the match.
What do you think about the peacekeepers?
I've only heard about the peacekeepers. I've never met anyone from the outside world. I don't like strangers.
Same.
Hell, I don't even like people I know.
Same.
I'm not the type to socialize much.
Same.
However, I do
man after my own heart.
It's highly illegal in Hadia, making them an even more satisfying read. From what I've read, turns out that the outside is just as messed up as it is here.
It's true. I think it might be more messed up here in Hadia, but only because there's like a whole like it's not just the religion, and it's not just the kings and despots. It's like there's also the supernatural underpinning of everything that's like causing all of it. I think it might be slightly more fucked up for that reason, and only for that reason.
Sabs think of themselves above Palamists because we still believe in Setharis. Sabs have let go of their faith in the name of progress. Look outside. How's that for progress? You stray from Setharis's gaze, you lose all morality.
Throw this man in the bin. I changed my mind.
Sabs can do what they did out there. They killed women and children. Not with bullets. No, that would have been merciful. They burnt them alive. Their screams, they will haunt me until the day I die.
You know that Sabinians and Palamists both keep doing shit like this, right, my guy? Like, it's not one side does it and the other is, like, fucking free of sin.
Word of advice. Never lose touch with your god.
Too late.
Talju was a Palamist village in the Sabinian province.
Yeah.
Sabs surrounded us. Sabinian families were living peacefully here in Talju. The Sabs tucked tail and ran off when they heard our forces were closing on Talju. See, that's the difference right there. We didn't hurt the Sabs living here.
Yeah, but I've been in the other towns in this fucking country, and they did.
We didn't hang them in trees.
They did.
We didn't line them with lead, and we sure as hell didn't burn them alive.
Some people did.
Palamists aren't like that. We would never do such things.
Literally saw a bunch of Palamists doing shit like that. All right, what do you think of the creepy crawlers?
I don't know what they are. They terrify me. The noises they make and that scream.
The scream is pretty bad.
I remember from the Holy Book that demons only appear when humanity has sinned beyond reason. If that were the case, they'd only be interested in killing Sabs, not Palamis.
Ah, see, Borrow's a smart man. He knows that it's not. He knows that it's not like as easy as that. Thank you, Moonixum. I hope I've said that. Or Moonism, maybe, Moonism, maybe. I don't know, man. Hopefully, I got one of your names right there. Thank you so much for following. Welcome to the Void. And welcome to everybody who has come to the Void today. Whether you followed or you haven't, you're all welcome here. Moonism is the right one. Fuck yeah. I understand how language works. That's no moon. It's Moonism. Oh, I'm so pleased. I love decoding stuff. Which is why I like this game. I know I said that this is just like creepy action. But almost all of the game is puzzle solving. Like, let me quickly show you. You want to see my notes? These are my notes from today. This is just from today. Only today. These are all my notes from today. Why don't I give you a more fun page? This is my favorite one. This is one puzzle. From several weeks ago. This was one thing. Trying to figure out the timeline of like a king and his coming into power. That was fucking great. And I have a 2-minute clip of me decoding it, and it's just, it took me 15 minutes to do, but it's a 2-minute of me going big brain. It's the best. Puzzles, my kryptonite. I do love them, but dang, I suffer. It's my everything. Any game that's just like, you want to figure out some goddamn logic? Do you want to figure out a physics puzzle? Go on then. And I'm like, yes. And that's what this whole game is. I cack my way through the battles in this, the fighting. I force my way through it so that I can get to the next juicy like dopamine hit of like, yes, I know how to solve this. It feels so good.
The demons don't give a damn who you pray to or how many times a day. If they spot you, they'll tear you apart.
That shows you got them big brains, Lena. Show them what's good. I would love to say that I've got big brains, but I think I just understand video game logic a lot of the time. Any game that has puzzles, I just look them up on Google. Absolutely cannot be arsed. Nah, see this? It's a thing that I fucking hate doing, is like getting so stuck that I'm like, I have to look it up, because every time I do, I see the answer and I look at it and I'm like, shit, you're right. That's so easy. God damn it. I should have known. I always feel bad about it. Right. Let's have a look around. That's where we came in. Is that it? Was that? It's just you. Oh, wait, hang on. I'm an idiot. You're another guy that we can save.
I get it. I light this up and they come get me. All right, then. Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, that's another one. So we got one more person to find. Where did they put it? See, I can still hear the fucking time fucking loop guardian. Where is it? It's around here. You can't be making this much noise and not be around here. What happened? Don't do that. I've had so many bugs today. Like, it crashed fully at the start. Can't have my Elgato do it. It must be up here somewhere. It scared me. I can't be having it fucking die on me at the last second. Right. Let's have a look around. Is there anywhere else I haven't been around here that's hidden that could be a way through? No. I know there's a time loop here. I can hear it. I cannot have myself get to that point, so I just look them up to prevent getting frustrated to the point of tears. Oh, I love it, because when I figure it out, I'm just like, oh, I'm a goddamn genius, and it's like, It's better than sex for me. I'm like, sex is like fucking number 10 on the list, and solving puzzles is number 1. I'm just like, oh, love it. Seriously, where am I meant to? Fine, I'll leave then. I don't need to find you. I don't need you, time loop guardian, to solve this area. You do, by the way. If you want to do everything in the game, you have to figure out where all the fucking time loop guardians are. It's so loud here, but there's nothing here. I swear if I've hit a bug, which is quite likely. Right, what I was gonna do... See, I know there's one here, but that's fine. I know where that one is, because that's literally where we're headed. So why don't we do that? You were... No! I was going to Caspian's house. That's what I was trying to do. Right, no, take me back. Take me back. That story, we can save that for next week. So, where I was trying to go was somewhere that we came across right at the start. Was it up here? Yeah. Okay. So, we've already met Caspian. But I found his house first. And we got given a key to go in his house. Fuck yeah, let's go. Let me in. What do you mean it doesn't fit here? It has to. It's Caspian's key. Motherfucker. That one's the parking lot key. That makes sense. Talju house. Typical house key. Thank you. I respect your appreciation of a precious time. Aw. Right. What's in Caspian's basement? Ooh. Oh. Oh, we got computers and shit in here. Ah. We're gonna get everything. Thank you, Soft Elf. That's really kind of you.
S0 Delph sent along this message with their new sub. Message %.
Message %. That's not what you're meant to do. It's a first-time sub. Isaac! Why are you like this? I know I programmed it. I'm the problem. I'm the problem. But it's a first sub. It's not meant to have a message attached to it at all. Oh. It's because I've put it in there like a fucking moron. Alright, let's get rid of that. I must have copied that over from something else. He's not meant to call those out when they're the first one. Never mind. Welcome in, Drakon the Remnant King. How are you doing? We're not going to be on for much longer. I'm literally just spanning this room for information, and then we'll call it quits for the evening. Oh my god, Deadly Premonitions, Isaac? No, Dead Space is Isaac. And by extension, Isaac Asimov, because that's actually what it's after. It was originally called Isaac AI, so... But Deadly Premonition is one of the best games of all time, so it's fine. It's the same. All right, that's a key. That's for Sinedra. Sick. That's great because we haven't been back there in fucking ages. Right, what do I want first? I'm gonna get this tape.
Finally settling in. Now that the move to Talju is
We love that Isaac too. Perfect.
delving further into the week of peace. This new line of research is a breath of fresh air. I was beginning to
Big tsunami. Man, I feel like a commie. Why are we doing a hype train, Isaac? I feel like a commie. I feel like a deity. I'm missing all these notes. I feel like a commie. So what do you want to say to me? I missed everything that this guy said.
The hype train has arrived. Get your bits and subs ready to roll. All aboard.
Thanks, Isaac. And also, as a heads up, we do have a command in chat. Where is it? It's just dance. So if you want to do emotes that are for dancing, although for some reason it didn't just post them. I hate it when it does this. Hang on. If you ever want to post just some random dance emotes, go ahead. Fuck's sake. It does end up on YouTube as well, but I don't know if it works on YouTube because I haven't set up BTTV over there, so I apologize if you're watching on YouTube. Right, what was he saying? What did I miss? New line of research is a breath of fresh air. I was beginning to lose my mind with the constant frustrations of my Blood Queen research. Talju is the only place in Hadia that still celebrates the Week of Peace, even in stark defiance of it being outlawed almost a decade ago. I'm glad someone is preserving our heritage. I grew up celebrating the Week of Peace, and it has always fascinated me. What was its original purpose? Why did Yankel outlaw it in the 80s? I hope to find some answers here. It's good to be back among my fellow Palamists. There is a real sense of community in this town. I've also applied for a teaching job at the local school. I can see Lucan and I building a nice life here. Okay. Interesting. What else have we got? Right. The library safe. Mr. Fran, our records indicate that you have not accessed your safe in over 36 months. As you know, there is limited space in our archives. Policy states that we reserve the available space for active members. As such, your safe will be moved into temporary storage. It will remain available to you should you wish to recover its contents. If we do not hear from you after a period of 3 months following this letter, it will be discarded along with its contents. Sincerely, Aberu One's head of archives. When was that? 1991? So that was 2 years ago. For the public archives in Leith. Oh my god. Okay. We've already been there. There may have been something I couldn't access back there. Leith Library. I wonder what this is about. I wonder if there's a clue in here. That's weird. Okay. Why hasn't he accessed it in 36 months? Dang, they're just going to throw away their stuff? I mean, that's what happens. That's why there's, you know, TV shows like Storage Wars and stuff like that, is because that shit has to go somewhere and someone's got to pay for it. And if you aren't, fuck you. Right. Reminder. Safe. Right. Here we go. This is probably the clue. I must absolutely retrieve my safe from National Library before they get rid of it. It's been years. I'm curious to see if I remember the combination. I think it had something to do with Lucan. His birthday, his ID number. I'll have to try a few things when I pick it up. I just get sad about people's important things going away. I mean, this isn't like personal effects. This is research documents. This is what this is talking about. And it is because it is the public library, so they do have limited space. They have to get rid of stuff occasionally. Like it's just how it goes, I'm afraid. Right, so his safe log key is Lucan's birthday or something to do with his ID number. Which is great because we actually have access to those. Limbic cylinders. With everything that has happened of late, I've had to put certain promising projects aside. I am most excited to get back to the set of twin cylinders I found in Maristan. What secrets does this set of relics hold? Their origin is clearly Limbic. So Limbic is the white things that we have. Actually, I can show you an example.
The hype train has pulled into the station.
Thank you, Isaac.
Thanks to everyone that joined in and came along for the ride.
So, the weapons that we have in the game are made of limbic, I don't know, substance. and that's what the white is on them. The color is to do with emotion. So this is a weapon of ecstasy. Yellow is ecstasy. Terror is green. Rage is red, and grief is blue. Gonna go and make food. Please go eat. Go look after yourself. But there are other things in the game that are also made of this same limbic material. One of them being our family heirloom, because it turns out we're from here. We weren't. That's not where we started our life. You know, we grew up in Canada, but it turns out we're from this place and connected to all of this. And then there's where are they? I've got so much shit. There's so many items in this game. This is going to be a nightmare for a lot of you who like to sort items, because you can't. You just hold on to shit. But then, yeah, these are called limbic rods, and they open up treasure chests, essentially. They call them coffers, but it's treasure chests. But they have specific, like, properties that mean they can only open specific ones. And they are also color coded. So this one is grief, this one is neutral, that one's ecstasy, this one's rage. I think we used up all the, it looks like we used up all the terror ones. So yeah, I think this is just letting me know where this one came from, the one that we just picked up. From what I was able to uncover in my research, the symbols engraved on the cylinders are associated with an ancient underground chamber somewhere in the Sinedra region. Okay, yeah. It is likely likely long since turned to ruin. It hasn't. Regardless, it may yet be possible to locate this chamber. Maybe I'll take Lucan on a field trip to Umbrahan soon. Don't recommend that. That would be dangerous. I think he would like that. Unfortunately, I seem to have misplaced the second cylinder. I distinctly recall having both in my possession just before departing for Marastan. So the other one's in Marastan. All right. Rod in Marastan. Blah, blah, blah. Where was I? Did I inadvertently leave it behind? I was so glad to finally forsake that wretched place. I may well have left some of my possessions near the Blood Queen Monument. Oh. Blood Queen Monument in Marastan. Good to know. Thank you. Further musings. March 24th, 1990. So that would be 3 years prior to the current day that we're in now. So the only place in Hadia that still celebrates a band tradition. Why? How do they get away with it? The preparations alone are immense for an event this grand. Props, decorations, catering, scheduling. It involves hundreds of people. Surely some misguided wretch would have reported it to the government authorities by now. Perhaps the tradition is dearer to the people's hearts than Yankel expected. The people here don't even seem worried that they might be arrested. I suppose they are secure in the thought that the community trumps law. Even when the country is on the brink of war, the people of Talju are still openly preparing for the week of peace in 92. Ironic, I know. Perhaps the spectre of war is what gives them the needed cover. Anyone who would care about upholding the ban is otherwise preoccupied. Regardless, I am overjoyed that Lucan will finally experience such an important part of our heritage. Okay. So, the safe that you spoke about. This is Lucan's ethnicity passport, essentially. They have these. It's basically like an ID card. So his birth date is. I'm gonna write it all down because I'm gonna need it for that safe at some point. So 1982, 14. 5. That's a fucking annoying way around to write your dates. His ID. Oh, would it be like his serial number? Maybe. Just write that one down as well. FRAL8W 81643. Oh, I wonder if that's why we picked up something like fucking 40 hours ago. There was an item. Where was it? It was like a journalist's ID. Yeah, this lady here. There's another ID. I wonder if that's for the safe here in Talju that we found earlier. But I'll deal with that another time because it's getting late and I can't be solving more puzzles at this point. I just wanted to see what was down here, and that has been fruitful. That has been useful. So I need to find the closest save point, which I don't know where that is. Actually, it's probably down here, right? This way? Where is it? The problem is this place all looks the same because it's all on fire all the time. So I guess we'll go back to... Oh, there's a Time Loop Guardian around here as well. I can hear it. Or it's just the background noise. It might just be background noise, actually. There we go. There's our car and our save point. So let's head back over here so that we can say goodnight. Right then. That's going to be it from me this evening. I would like to thank you all for being here today while I do my first vertical format day to test it out. Seems like it's going okay. Looks like it's working on my end. So, because I can still see it. Like, the only place that it works on desktop is here in my stream manager. So I can see it there and I'm like, yeah, that's working. So that's good news for me. Cheers again to Platt for bringing all you people along today. I really appreciate you raiding over here and giving people an opportunity to come and hang out in the void. And thank you to all the people that followed today. And don't worry if you didn't follow, if you prefer to follow offline. I don't take that as a cast of aspersions of any kind. I just appreciate you all coming along and giving it a go and seeing what it's like here. I do appreciate it, and I love having people to come and chat with. What's my spiel? So, if you like what you saw today and you want to see something with slightly less dour tone, I will be back from 7:30 p.m. BST tomorrow with more Expedition 33. We are in late game. We're in Act 3. I'm doing the Flying Manor at the moment. We started it in the last stream a couple days ago. So if you want to see what that's like, come and hang out with us tomorrow for more of that as I get ever closer to the finish line. Because I keep saying I'm going to finish it and then we keep finding stuff for me to do. So there are no streams this weekend. I am still taking time off at weekends because I've been very, very sick and I just need more rest. So that's all I've planned for this far for the rest of the week. Should we go and see if there's anyone about? Should we see if anyone's up and around on my following list that I would like to send everyone off to? No. The answer is no, not today. It's too late. That's the problem, is I've left it too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head us over to the end screen for the final thank yous. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. If you would like to find me in other places, you can find me via my Linktree, which will send you to all the places I like to hang out, including Discord. If you do want to hang out with us in Discord, everyone is invited. Everyone is welcome. It's where we play Monster Hunter, we watch Critical Role, and we share a lot of pictures of like the best animals in the world, and video game news. So if that sounds like your jam, please come and hang out with us over there. I can even pop a link in chat if you want to hang out here. That is the only other place that you will find a link to. When it posts, it does post, I promise. Sometimes Isaac does his job. There we go. He's done it. So yeah, if that sounds like your jam, please come and hang out with us over there. And if not, I will catch you all at the next stream tomorrow or sometime next week. I'm trying to think if there's any other final moment things. If you want to watch Critical Role, I'm going to be watching episode 3. on Saturday, you're more than welcome to come and join us. That's kind of it. So yeah, thank you to all these people that are in the credits today. You've all been wonderful, and shout out again to Ko-fi supporters. I greatly appreciate your support outside of the Twitch system because they help me continue be a fucking goofball online for forever. It's great. Right, I'm gonna leave you all to go and get some sleep because it's fucking late. It's gone midnight now. It's gone midnight. Go to bed, everyone. That's what I'm doing. Good night.